I'm Al Sutherland with your Mesonet Weather Report. The month of November was one with a lot of rainfall in certain areas across the state. Our map of the November rain shows how it streaked across the state. There's those areas that are red and purple, and those are above 5 inches. Tallahena coming in at just over 11 inches. Then there's those areas that fall into the yellows and the browns and the oranges. Those are above 2 inches, and then those green and blue areas below 2 inches of rain. Comparing those to our normals for November, we can see that many of those rainfall areas pushed us up close to 200% of normal rainfall for that November time period. That beneficial rainfall really brought up soil moisture, especially in the upper levels of the soil. Our 2-inch soil moisture map is dark green across the vast majority of the state, and that is excellent for our soil moisture conditions. Dropping down in the soil to 10 inches, that soil moisture map shows how the panhandle has not really recharged at the 10-inch level. You can see Beaver County pretty much cut in half, with the eastern side a little bit moist and the western side very dry. Freedom, Red Rock, and even Jay show areas of less moisture. Digging deeper down into the soil profile at 24 inches, we can see how those areas of lighter rain simply have not had enough moisture to recharge those deeper soil levels. There's a line from Medford to Weatherford to Willa, and west of that line and north of that line, the soils are very dry. They really haven't recovered from the drought. Then we look on to the east and south of that line, and things are in much better shape, with those few pockets in there that have not recharged at the 24-inch level. Gary, how did the November rain impact our drought status?
Well, Al, the drought situation has improved dramatically, with those rains starting in October and then increasing in November. We now have just a small portion of the state in northwestern Oklahoma through the Panhandle considered to be in that D4 or exceptional drought category. The D3 or extreme drought category is confined to the western half of the state, and we now have an increasing portion of eastern Oklahoma that's now completely out of drought conditions. So that's wonderful news for those folks. Now, Al mentioned those hefty November rainfall totals previously, and with this percent of normal rainfall map from the Oklahoma Mesonet, we can see just how wet November actually was. A statewide average of 4.22 inches across the state was 1.4 inches above normal, and it was the 12th wettest November on record. As you can see, much of the state was 120 to 200% above normal for the month. Just a few portions of the state were below normal. Now, as we turn our gaze towards December, we can see the latest outlooks from the Climate Prediction Center give us some pretty good news. The December precipitation outlook has an increased chance of above normal precipitation across the state, especially in the southeastern 2/3. Now, the temperature, we have a slight increased chance of above normal temperatures in southeast Oklahoma, but for the rest of the state, there really is no forecast of above or below. The precipitation outlook is what we really care about there. Remember, December is the 3rd driest month of the year, so any above normal precipitation amounts we do get are a great bonus for drought relief. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.